Matt, first of all, congratulations on the win. Rarely am I left speechless, and in the first half of this one, I was left speechless. I would have never believed that you could ever lead this SIU team by 31, much less do it in a half. It was an absolute defensive clinic, and then Tevin Brown and John Morant, they were making shots. It was amazing. Congratulations. Talk about that first half. What went right?
No, thanks, Neil. We knew they were a good team coming in on a 5-game winning streak, and I'm just really proud of our guys. I think our effort at the defensive end of the floor, not only from actually getting out there and doing it, but their preparation is off the charts. And I thought you saw that on full display tonight. I think we just really set the tone there. And then our offensive execution, much improved. And we knew it was coming. We've got good shooters. And in that first half, we really shot the ball extremely well from 3. We were able to get out in transition. And when you get stops and you can get John Moran out in transition, you're hard to guard.
And you had Brown making shots as well, and he got into that rhythm. And Ja's very smart. He realizes, I got a guy with a hot hand. I'm going to try to find a way to get him the ball as often as possible.
Yeah, the neat thing about it, Neil, is what shows up in the box score is Tevin's 3, and he deserves a lot of credit. But they were all team threes. Ja made plays off the bounce to get it to him. I thought the last 3 was really fitting. Ja used the clock, wound it down, and at the last second, Darnell wheeled out and set a great flare screen for Tevin. Ja hit him right in the shooting pocket, and he stepped up and knocked it down. So I was just, really pleased with our toughness, our effort defensively, and then our unselfishness offensively. It was a lot of fun to watch.
You talked to this team and challenged them coming into the game about the physicality of this game. And this was going to be a game to see who could impose their will on the other one. And I thought from the outset that the defensive job you did on Kavion Pippen to start the game and really take him away set the tone for the team.
Yeah, I think it was really a credit to our team ball screen defense. And watching the film, Southern Illinois has done a really good job of spreading the floor. And they've got Pippen who can really score inside, and then they surround him with 4 guys who can shoot it from 3 and also beat you off the bounce. So I thought it started with Breon and our guards, the ability to guard the ball screens. And he did get some touches in there, but Big Breon forced him out off the block. I think got him out of his comfort zone and then walled up and made his shots really difficult around the basket.
The last 2 games you go on the road and 2 difficult places to play. Give up 42 points at Middle Tennessee and 52 tonight here at SIU.
Well, I think you look at the numbers, Kenny. Opponent in the 2 games, 10 assists, 40 turnovers for the 2 opponents. Obviously, I've never been a part of that. I mean, that's incredible defensive effort from our guys. And then the ability to defend the 3-point line has been really good for us. I think, 5 for 28 or so in the last 2 games.
And I'll say this, what impresses me is the attention to detail that you and your staff go through with this team to prepare them. And now the players have to execute it,
right.
But just phenomenal effort by you and your staff.
Well, we've been really blessed to have a great coaching staff. Our 3 assistants, Coach Nichols, Coach Long, Coach Kane. We were able to add a video coordinator, Mike Chapman, who's done a terrific job in preparation for us. And those guys are all really good at what they do. But I think you said it best too, Kenny. If the players aren't locked in, if they don't focus, if they don't come out with the attention to detail, all those hours in the film room are a waste of time. But I think it's really a credit to our players and their effort and their execution out here on the floor.
With Racers head coach Matt McMahon, I want to talk about a couple of guys. First of all, 2 bigs. One started, Mike Davis. Great rebounding early on, finished with a team-high 9, also added the 9 points. But K.J. Williams with his 2nd straight career-high 10 points. And, Coach, most of those were not at garbage time. He really did a great job. You got good contributions, and you needed them because of the fouls tonight.
I thought Mike Davis's contributions on the offensive glass early in the game were key to getting us off to a great start. He played exceptionally well right there to double-double, 9 and 9 tonight. And then KJ, I know we've talked about it on the coaches show this week. It's a product of hard work. He's had 2 great weeks of practice. He's really invested a lot of time. He's learned a lot over the last couple weeks. And he's doing just a really nice job for us out on the floor, finishing plays around the basket, hit a 15-footer, made both his free throws tonight. Really happy for him because he really has worked to put himself in this position.
And Breon Whitley also with a new career high with 10 points tonight. he made some big shots for
He
you,
did.
too.
He came in, Neil, knocked down a shot there, the shot clock buzzer in the first half. That was a big basket for us. Knocked down 2 big threes. And we've got to be able to space the floor. And Tevin, Breon, Shaq, Javion, Mike, I believe in all those guys as three-point shooters, and I want them taking all the open looks because Ja does a tremendous job of finding them. Our bigs do a great job of screening for them, and I was happy for Whitley to see the ball go in tonight.
You talked to the team prior to coming on the floor about that when you go on the road, the one things that can be that you can count on is your toughness and your defense. That it doesn't matter where you play, that those things you should be able to duplicate them on the road.
I think it's important. It doesn't matter where you play or who you play. I mean, those are things that we can control, that we've got to be locked in and focused on. And I thought our guys, really came out ready to go, got us off to a great start. But here's the thing, Kenny and Neil, I told them after the game, I'm proud of them. That was awesome, a lot of fun to watch. But this can't be the peak moment of the season. We're 7 games in. We got a lot of work to do. I'm proud of them for what we accomplished tonight. But we need to get back and get to work tomorrow and just keep getting better and stay focused on the rest of the season moving forward.
You gave up. You didn't. The team gave up the late 3 inside of 5 minutes. 30-point game, made it down to 27. You were mad. You would have thought that cut the lead to 1. Yeah. But I told Kenny, you don't want the mindset that in certain situations it's okay to let that happen, because it's never okay to let it happen.
It's never okay, Neil. It's never okay. We didn't get matched up in transition. We gave up the 3. We fouled a 3-point shooter late. Just things we don't want to do. So, we talk about it all the time, the value of every possession, and just focused on this relentless pursuit of getting better. And so it doesn't matter if you're up 30, down 10, tie game. There's a certain standard that we want things done, and that's why these guys are having success, because they fight hard every day to live up to the standard that we set forth for them.
All right, Saturday night, it's a special night. You have Jackson State come in. It's a home game, but you get to honor Tevester Anderson, who's responsible in one way or another for 4 of the banners that we get to sit under.
Isn't that amazing? 4 of the 16, that one man was a part in some shape or form, 25% of the NCAA tournaments in school history. So Coach T's been great to me from the day I got to Murray State, and I'm really excited that we're able to honor him on Saturday. He deserves it. Over 100 wins during his time as head coach, 2 NCAA tournaments as head coach, 2 as associate head coach. And not just that, won almost 150 games at Jackson State and took them to an NCAA tournament, and was a great high school coach and one of the all-time legendary recruiters. So it's not only about his contributions to Murray State, but his contributions to the game of basketball. So I hope we'll have a great crowd there and really do a good job of honoring him at the half.
Matt, thanks a lot. Congratulations. What a game. We'll see you Saturday.